Grab your glass and pull up a chair. It's time for your favorite girls' night in.
Welcome to Pouring in Parenting. We're your besties, Sil and Inish.
We're here to laugh through the chaos. Hello, Pours. Let's start the show.
Hi, thanks for joining us for another episode of Pouring in Parenting. I'm Sil.
And I'm Inish.
Thanks for being with us today. Inish, how's it going?
It is going amazing, actually. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Getting ready to celebrate Father's Day, which is what we're going to be talking about. We're kind of torn on, well, I'm kind of torn on what to get my husband for Father's Day, but hopefully by the end of this episode, that will be figured out.
Okay.
Yes, I never know what to get him. It's so annoying.
And they're so easy too. It's really annoying, actually, because they really don't care, I feel.
I know. It's easy, but it's hard.
That part.
That makes sense, yeah. Today's episode, we are celebrating fathers, the ones who raised us, the ones we raised with, and the ones who raise the children of others. We will discuss how we celebrate these wonderful men in our lives and also how to navigate the day when a piece of your heart is missing. But before we get started, Inish, what are you drinking today?
I decided to pour my typical second go-to drink, which is an old-fashioned with a splash of orange juice, because I'm still trying to fight through that bottle that I had a few weeks ago. If you are a true listener, you know what I'm talking about. But I have an old-fashioned. I added some orange juice. I'm doing it for the men today, even though they're probably going to call me a punk because I put orange juice in it. So
All
still.
right. Well, hey, you know what? You need your vitamins, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay, today,
Yay.
I'm actually drinking Lambrusco with a splash of Sprite. So this is in honor of my dad. He didn't drink for a long time, and then when he started drinking again, for some reason, I don't even know how, was his go-to drink. So I decided to pour one of these for him today. So yeah, I mean, it's
Aw.
good. It just adds a little carbonation and sweetness to the Lambrusco.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good choice. I
All right,
love it.
thanks. So
Cheers.
cheers. Dink.
Yeah, man. Feel the vitamins running through my veins.
All
Still a
right.
lady. I'm a lady first, gentlemen.
Is she though? Well, that's
Mm.
her husband. Is she a lady?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go into Father's Day trends. So, what do you typically do for Father's Day? The first one is the do nothing day. So, you're shifting away from forced, overscheduled family outings. Dads are increasingly asking for a completely unscheduled day, guilt free gaming, sleeping in, or watching sports solo. What do you think about this one?
Why not? We talked about Mother's Day, getting away from the family. So I 100% agree with the men wanting that moment of whatever nagging is to them. Don't bother me. I'm watching sports, and give them that space, give them that peace. I see nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, and I'll say the same thing, like I said, with Mother Day, if they're an active father and they are doing the work and putting forth the energy that fathers need to do, and the same with mothers, 100%. Give that man that space. Let him watch the sports.
Maybe like going to the movies alone or just,
Yeah.
watching movies at home, Netflix and chill type stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, guilt-free gaming.
Yeah.
I fully agree with that. If that's what they're requesting, a do nothing day. Hey, what do you want for Father's Day? I don't want anything outside of peace and quiet. If they have a man cave, we talked about man caves a few episodes back. They want to go in their man cave and you not bother them. Movie date by themselves. They can watch a aggressive movie that has all the violence that they desire in it,
Mhm.
or just whatever they want to do that day. I think that that would be a great, and honestly, I would love that. I'm already with the kids all day anyway. What's today?
What's one more day?
It's one more day, and then I don't have to bother you or nag you. Yes, please. Please leave the house or stay in the house and find a hole to hide in so the kids don't bother you. So I agree with that for sure.
Yeah, that seems pretty easy peasy. I'll make you lunch or dinner or whatever. Go buy out and you just hide.
Yeah.
Just-
Or go to a bar. Hey, it's your day. Do
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I like it. I like it. What if they wanted to go to a strip club? What if they wanted to include that in their day? How would you feel?
But it's a little over the top.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That'd be
It's
hard not.
Father's Day. Like, you'd be going to a strip club on Father's Day. That sounds crazy.
I wonder, I would love to have a dancer here and ask what Father's Day looks like in the club. very
All the
serious. I'm
deadbeats,
very
all the
serious.
fucking deadbeats are in there.
I mean, so my baby mama won't let me see my baby.
All the ones who don't pay their child support because they're freaking paying the
He's in there.
strippers.
I would love to know what the crowd is like on that day. Or maybe the couples go. Maybe the wives take their husbands to the strip club as a treat. So, anyway. Okay, let's move on to the next trend experimental dad dates. Instead of a traditional family dinner, families are booking interactive experiences like high tech golf simulators, Top Golf, for instance, escape rooms, escape rooms, axe throwing, or brewery tours. Those all sound fun to me. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel about
Actually,
that?
yeah, no, so I think was it last year or maybe the year before? My sister-in-laws and I, we scheduled, like a dad's date. We scheduled,
Yes.
with Topgolf. I reserved it and everything for them to go for I think it was like 2 hours or so. And again, all the dads went, some of the boys went. And they were the DDs 'cause they were old
Yeah.
enough to drive. So, yeah, all the dads went over there, and then after a few hour or a couple hours, they came back to my sister-in-law's house, and we, like, barbecued, and we got in the pool, like, it was a good time. They came back a little buzzed, like, they had
Yeah.
a good time being able to just hang out with each other, no kids running around, no one no wives around, like and they just got to do boy things. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I would wanna go one day, but, I mean, that could be a separate time, but, yeah, just something interactive that they don't normally do. I think that's fun.
I think that's a great idea. I'm pretty sure my husband would love to do that as well. They all scattered to different states and whatnot. So for the local dads or families that are in the same state or within the same vicinity, I think that's a really great option if all the wives or wags, wives and girlfriends can get together and put that on. I mean, if these women can buy the same Amazon shirts and go on vacation and surprise her husband, I'm pretty
Right?
sure getting a dad date together would be super, super appreciated. They could talk
Yeah,
crap about the mom or whatever they do.
or just appreciate us. My gosh, they're so amazing, they did this for us.
Yikes. That's a hard. Keep the dream alive, girl.
Will do. Alright, and for our next one is wellness and self-care experiences. So, normalizing dad wellness. We talk about this all the time for moms. Let's give a massage or spa day, whatever. Well, you know what? Dads need that too. So, more fathers are celebrating by asking for high-end deep tissue massages, spa days, chiropractic adjustments, or even just solo mental health hikes.
I love that. I
Right?
100% love it. One of my girlfriends does this on a regular for her man, and he's really into wellness, so I can see why she enters that space to gift him that. But she's definitely gifted him massages. No, I don't know about the other stuff, but she's definitely done that. Oh, spa days. She's done a spa day and she's done massages for him. So I think that's a really great option if you haven't tapped into that space yet with your man. Okay, trends. I like
Yeah,
it.
pretty good trends. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? And I know I'm not the only one who notices this, but why does it seem that Mother's Day, I mean, it's already a given, like Mother's Day is just so much more chaotic, but Father's
Yeah.
Day just seems so much more relaxed and chill. Like, why can't Mother's Day be more relaxed and chill?
'Cause we're not relaxed and chill.
Good
But
point. All
yeah,
right.
we make a big
Yeah.
fuss.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, I liked all these things. A do nothing day, a dad day, and we can do mom dates, wellness and stuff.
Mm,
I love all of them. I don't understand. I don't get it.
why is it so difficult? But guys are
Yeah.
just chill. Guys are chill and they're used to the tie or the socks, whatever they get. These are definitely great trends to get out of the norm that you may or may not be doing.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, just like going to breakfast or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. All right, moving on into our next segment. So, the death of the tie. You just said socks, right? The death of the tie. So, most people no longer gift their dad or their husbands ties for Father's Day. I mean, really, who really wears a tie every day? Like, it's just a very small population of men. So, no more novelty ties or tools they already own. Like, I wouldn't even know what tool to get my husband. Like, I know he has tools. What he needs, I don't know.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, let's take the kids, pick one out. We're done.
All
Here's a
right.
wrench.
All right. And the
Let's
hammer.
add it to the collection. Right? Here's a
The other
plunger.
kid. Yeah. Good luck.
So,
Yeah.
for our first possible gift, okay, for those of us who don't know what we're getting our husbands, dads, so on, the premium everyday upgrade. So, taking something that they use every single day and just upgrading it to a luxury or high performance version. So, for example, premium buttery soft loungewear sets. So, if your man or your
Mm.
husband, whoever, likes to just kind of like lounge around. It can like a really nice, super soft, 100% cotton or whatever it is, satin, silk, whatever to lounge in. Okay. Or a heavy duty magnetic phone mount. If they're constantly needing a phone mount, get them like a really good one. I know I need a better one. Mine keeps falling off. Or
Mm.
like a new wallet, a metal wallet with the RFID protection,
Mhm.
whatever it is, just if it's something they use every day, just buy him a new one, just a upgraded one. That seems pretty simple.
Absolutely. Upgrade, upgrade. I like the loungewear
Yeah.
idea.
Right? I know.
Mm.
Yeah. And I might just end up wearing it.
Oh, oversized shirt.
Right. Oh, those are the best.
Buttery soft, as you
Right.
described.
I know. What's a buttery
I
soft?
don't know.
Okay. All right.
I liked
Well,
it though. I like it.
left to the imagination, I guess. All right. I didn't
Smart
highlight it.
health. Okay. Another option would be smart health and sleep technology. Dads are obsessed with data, sleep tracking, and optimization. So, some examples of this would be high-end smart rings. Excuse me. Some examples of this would be high-end smart rings like the Aura, massage guns for workout recovery, or smart water bottles that track hydration. These
There you go.
gifts are legit. Again, apparently my friend might be ahead of the game, low key, because they have the Aura rings. But I will say, I did gift my husband the massage gun twice. I
No.
wonder so yes, 2, because I found a better one. So the first one I bought was a few years ago. I felt like they were just getting all like people were into it.
Mm.
And the second one I ended up getting him has a heat and cooling option.
Ooh, I
So
like that.
buyer beware to make sure you get the one that you really want because they do have a lot of options out there and different features. The one that has the heating and cooling feature is a lot smaller. So when I did make that second purchase, I figured he can take it on the go. He's on his way to the gym or whatever he's doing with his life. It's small and compact. But so keep that in mind. Even if you haven't already and look for a better version of it, just in my experience, if you will.
Okay. Yeah. So that kind of goes in with the premium upgrade. You upgraded
Yes. Oh,
his
yeah.
massage gun. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Next one is curated subscriptions. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. So moving away from physical clutter towards consumable monthly experiences. So, for example, specialty hot sauce of the month clubs, custom roast coffee bean subscriptions, or high end vinyl record memberships. Okay. I mean, if you're into getting new hot sauce every month, cool. But I think you just get the point. Something that they're going to kind of keep getting, something that they're into. I mean, shoot, even just getting them their vitamins delivered every month.
One less
I
trip
don't know.
to the store. I don't know. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. But I'm sure, if they're into subscriptions or even, oh, maybe doing like a subscription to like HBO Max or one of their like streaming services that they really like and maybe don't want to pay for, you can gift them that.
Mhm.
I
There
bought
you
it for
go.
you for like a year. Done and done.
And am done. Wait until next Father's Day and just keep renewing it. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
There you go.
There you go. The next category is niche culinary gadgets. Dad's leaning into the food science hobbyist lifestyles. So, for example, we're talking smart meat thermometers like the meter that connect to his phone, portable pizza ovens, the Oni, or counter-topped craft beer dispensers. If you got a beer drinking man, I think that dispenser is a good option for sure. But what do you think? So, how do
Yeah,
you feel about this list?
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, a smart meat Oh, yeah, if your guy likes to grill, definitely a smart meat thermometer. You don't want to get food poisoning. I think it's cool if you have someone who loves to cook, right? They like to cook,
Yeah.
they like to try new experiences, stuff like that with food gadgets. I mean, I know I like food gadgets. Then I think so. Yeah, the craft or the craft beer dispenser. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool too. I feel like there's more to it than just I mean, you have to have the beer, like, you have to so
You need some more stuff to that. I really like the thermometer. My husband's been doing a lot of grilling lately, and I think that'd be a fun little gadget to add to his grill toolkit. And that's another gift that I actually bought him were his own special grilling tools that come in a
mhm,
little case.
yeah.
So he uses that frequently. So I like that. I like
Oh,
this.
yeah. Oh, just need an upgraded one? Are they pretty used up?
No, his are actually well, he's been taking really great care of them, but adding that thermometer, I think will make him personally feel more legit. Like, yeah, I know the temp
Mm.
on this meat and yeah, I don't know. So I think that would just be a nice little gadget at the end of the day for him to use for
Okay.
that. I like it. Okay, Liz.
Right. And the last one, the ultimate gift, clear calendars. So, this would be the most luxurious type of modern gift for a burnt out dad, which would be totally or entirely funded, a guilt free weekend away with his friends, or even a solo afternoon to just exist. So, it kind of goes into the trend that we spoke about earlier, the do nothing day. Okay.
Mm,
Or just basically do whatever you want. Go spend the weekend with some friends, which I feel like that's a little weird for guys to spend the weekend with friends, but
it's like a hall
that's just
pass,
me.
but without the pass of the hall.
Right. But yeah, just, here for the weekend. You had a free weekend, do whatever you want, or we can go somewhere without the kids, with the kids, or by yourself, whatever it is. Just kind of
Mhm.
clear that calendar for them. If they're constantly on the go, constantly working, constantly just doing their dad duties, which as mothers, we know we can get burnt out. Dads get burnt out too. So giving them that time guilt free for sure. So, women, we need to
Yes.
do good with that portion of the guilt free. Don't be looking at him crazy. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty much saying that to myself because I feel like I get annoyed when I see him all relaxed and I'm busy. So just have to wear like my sunglasses in the house or something so you
I
don't see my
agree.
face. But yeah,
But
basically
everyone
just giving them that time. And we all need time to ourselves. So I get it.
yes. 100%. I definitely feel that regardless of the situation, that men definitely need that support as well to be able to have just some alone time. They need that mental break as well. Men are the leading cause of doing harm to themselves. And I think that a lot of it just has to do with the fact that they don't take that time to really fully relax. They don't feel that they can because of the whatever their pressures are. And so I think that's a great option to allow that or not even allow that because you're not reigning over your spouse. I hope not. But just to make that an option as far as a gift goes and to make them understand it's not a trick. Do what get out of here. Go get I won't call you. I won't bother you. So I think making sure that we tap into that men's mental health and making sure that they are okay as well.
Right. I agree. Yep. Everyone needs a little bit of time for themselves. All
Yes.
right. Anything else that you can think of, Anish, that might be a good gift or experience?
I think that this list is solid. And I feel that there are a lot of options out there that our pourers can take from and incorporate into whatever they plan on gifting already. Even if you have something already, add to it. This is a really good list. I guess one thing I will say, even though I just said it was a good list, would be travel bags. If so, get them a little
Mhm.
travel bag for that trip that you're telling them to go on. If they don't
Right.
really already have a bag, if they don't already have a bag, get them a travel bag. But yeah, other than that, this is a good list. I like it.
You know what? I think I'm going to like do that premium everyday upgrade and like kind of tie it into the niche culinary gadgets and get my husband that new flame throwing grill.
Yes,
I
I
think he
love
needs one
that.
of those.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love that flame-throwing grill. It does everything.
Yeah.
I think that's
It
a great gift.
does it all. Yeah.
I think that's a
He's
beautiful gift.
gonna love it. He'll be floored.
Ecstatic.
I can't wait to see his face.
I love it.
All right. So we are into our Sing to Me segment. If you have been following along, you know that we're not that great at this. I started off pretty good. I niched, kind of started getting the hang of it and then just flip flops, and then I started flip flopping, and now we're both flip flopping. So we'll see how today goes. If you are new to this, basically, I start off by asking Anisha a question related to song lyrics. She is supposed to answer the question correctly, but while singing it back to me. Then she'll ask me a question, I'll sing back to her, and we'll do that twice and call it a day. All right, so Anisha, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, and so anxious. What didn't happen until morning?
Anxious, see you at 11:30, now when you talking dirty. Ooh, girl, what you got that solid? No, I'm alcoholic, and oh, feel like we're in a circle singing the chorus. I was gonna keep saying the same thing over and over. I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I already said that part. What didn't happen till what in the morning?
What didn't happen until morning?
Is the chorus is the verse? It's already 10:10 though. It's already morning. Pretty sure I'm dancing around the words like I usually do.
I see you're back to your old ways.
So this turn, where you been? That's already the morning. I know. Oh, anxious. Give me at 11:30. Somebody talking dirty. What is that? I don't know.
All right. So that's a I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm all over the place. Well, chorus.
All right. So you give up.
Yes.
Okay. What we did, no sleep till morning, all these bubble baths and back rubs hit me back. Girl, I hope you hurry, cause I'm so anxious. So maybe at 11:30. Yep.
So, all right. So, this next question.
Bring it.
Mm, yeah, you say that now. Okay. In the song in Lil Wayne's Mrs. Officer,
Mhm.
what can they hear calling them?
Wee.
No, it's not what. That's not the answer.
What can they hear calling them?
Yes. I don't know. I can't hear you.
What was the question? They can hear the angels calling us. We can see the sunrise before us. And when hey, we're saying, wee.
Yes, that's correct. We can hear the angels calling us. That is the
Okay.
correct answer.
And I say, I'm like, wait a minute. What was the question? You're a punk. You don't want to tell me the question.
That is, correct.
Had me some Little Wayne. All right. Next one. Tevin Campbell says he started to write letters, but he wanted to be what? And can we talk?
That is so funny. I almost wrote a Tevin Campbell question down too. Okay, he was too shy. Can we talk for a minute? I started.
Oh,
I wanted to write you letters, but I started to see her.
shit.
What does he start there? I wanted to write you letters. But thought I wanted to be more clever. I started to write you letters, but I wanted to be more clever. I wanted to get down and sweet talk you. Is that right?
Yep. You got it. Yeah.
So, last question of the night. Will you get it? I have faith in you. I have faith
Okay.
that you will get this. Easy peasy. Here we go. These men made Destiny's Child want to do what in Bugaboo?
You make me want to throw my page out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone cord. Wait, yeah? No, wait.
Yes. No, you're right. That's
Break
it.
my lease so I can't move because you're a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I want to put your number on the call block. Email stop because you're a bugaboo. You bugging what? You bugging who? You bugging me? Don't you see it ain't cool? It's not hot.
That
Oh,
you be
yeah.
calling me,
You
just
just
don't
don't
stop.
stop. And it's not hot. Oh, yeah. Writings on
Yeah.
the wall.
All the writings on the wall. Loved it. Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
We did it. So 2 out of for 1. I
Yeah.
got 1 at least. But yay, we did it. Yay.
All right. Good stuff.
Good stuff. We're coming back, ladies and
All
gentlemen. We're coming
right.
back.
Yeah, we don't suck that much. All right. So moving on to Our next segment, let's talk about what Father's Day means to us. And Ainisha, I'll have you go first. So, how do you celebrate your dad, or how did you celebrate your dad when you were in the same state? And how do you celebrate your husband now? And if you want to share a memory or anything, just go on right ahead.
Yes, celebrating my dad, my siblings and I were definitely the kids that gifted ties. My dad has so many ties. He's really into Marvel and DC, Spider-Man specifically, but he appreciates both franchises and he has more Spider-Man ties than he can count, I'm
Oh
sure.
my God.
But all in all, my dad's a very simple man. Sit down and watch a movie with him and he's happy. He loves theater. He loves just the art of acting and just the movie experience. He is a big movie buff. And so that is literally all if just time. He wants time with you. And I respect that and I appreciate that. My husband spends time with him. At this point, my dad is a father figure for my husband, and the support that my dad gives to all of his kids, including my husband, you can't hold a flame to it. And so, if the man wants to watch a movie with you, you sit down and watch a movie with the man. And being distant from him is difficult. My dad had a stroke about 6 in 2019. My dad had a stroke in 2019. I have a little bit of dark humor, and I will say that his particular stroke wasn't the everyday stroke that people have with the paralysis on the left side of the body, I believe, typically. So his stroke left him in a wheelchair, and traveling for my parents it was almost non-existent. No, it was completely non-existent for the first 4 years after his stroke. I finally convinced my mom to get out there, go to the airport, utilize his disability, have the people help you at the airport, and get on the plane and travel. You got a man in the wheelchair, they will push that old man for you. And so they've been traveling more, which has been, I think, great for both of them. But where my dad's at now, that's all he wants is he wants to see his grandkids. Like, that would be a great Father's Day gift for him, seeing the grandkids, seeing his kids, including my husband, who's his child now at this point. But just time. So that's the biggest thing, is time. My husband, we celebrate him with peace. I wanna lean into the last thing you said. He
Hmm.
doesn't go anywhere, but we try to give him his peace in the house.
Yeah.
I think a massage or some type of physical therapy of some sort would be beautiful for him this year. And I'm trying to whisper that because he might be
Mm.
listening. But I think that this year would be great for him. Unfortunately, we won't be able to go back to California to visit my dad. It'll be a video call and a gift that we send in the mail that he probably really doesn't want unless it's a movie, a DVD. My dad would flip his poop for a DVD. Oh,
You're
okay,
saying
old
he'd
man.
flip in his wheelchair.
Yeah, flipping his wheelchair if he can do a back wheel in his wheelchair. Or ask my mom to do it for him because he's strong. My dad fighting for his life. It's okay though, it's dark. It's okay to laugh, people. But but he would do whatever he could in his chair. He'll even anyway, uh, for a DVD because, yes, that old man still wants DVDs. And, yes, they still have a DVD player in the house. I say household a lot, and it stresses me out that I say that. Um, but Sydney, so ultimately for my dad, a DVD, hands down, he would love a DVD. And you know what? Now that I'm having this conversation with you still, I'm gonna find a new Spider-Man tie for him because my parents go to church faithfully every Sunday, and why not get that old man a new Spider-Man tie? So he could say that his family back wherever we're gonna be at, got him a new tie. So that's that. And like I said, for my husband, it'll be peaceful as we can. Or maybe I'll send him away. Hey, go to a bar, go grab a drink, go relax, go chill out, or I'll take the kids somewhere. So it's not going to be over aggressive. I did mention the takeaway bag. Target has bags that have it's a toiletry sized bag. Ladies out there that says Happy Father's Day on it, go get it. I think they're $10.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully it's not too late if they're still there. You have like a few days left. Get out there and get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're simple. A steak dinner. My dad and my husband both like steak dinners. So cook for your man if you like to cook. and just celebrate them. Learn your person. Syl and I talk about that a lot. I'll end on this note before I pass to you, Syl, but just understand who your partner is and your father and lean into that. Lean into understanding who they are and tapping into the simple things that can put a little smile on their face. And with that being said, Syl, I know that this particular holiday is not the easiest for you now. So, with a gentle heart and a loving heart, because I love you so much, and I know that this particular episode probably wasn't the easiest episode for you to do, but I applaud you. You're doing it with such grace. Do you mind sharing your story about your Father's Day and where you're at now?
I hate that I'm such a crier. God damn it. I haven't even said anything. But no, it's fine. I want to do this. But let me start with my husband really quick. So, with my husband, like I said, last year he went to Topgolf with his brothers and brother in laws, and he had a great time. This year, I think we're going to do something a little bit smaller, maybe just have a barbecue, go swimming. The weather's nice and hot now. So, yeah, I think we're going to just keep it simple, make them some steaks or some carne asada, have the beers ready, the micheladas, and have some music and let them have their time. I'll make sure the
Yeah.
kids are taken care of. And yeah, that's it. I have a few days left to figure out what I'm going to get him. I really want to get him the grill, but that's more selfish because I'm the one who wants the grill. So,
Spoiler alert.
so I don't know. We will see. I'll post when I get him. I gotta figure it out ASAP. Luckily, Amazon
Nice.
has overnight shipping.
Okay. So make
Uh,
sure you're following us.
right? Yeah. Yeah. And now we can get into the heavier topic. So, Father's Day is no longer one of my favorite or enjoyable holidays because I did lose my dad about 5 years ago. And I have I guess, some bitter feelings when it comes to Father's Day. Of course, I want to celebrate my husband. He's my husband. He's an amazing father. I know that he looked up to my dad a lot as far as like parenting and just being like a family man. So, and I commend him for that. Like, my dad was an awesome family man. I have the best memories with him. Regardless, I mean, I'll celebrate my husband. I feel bitter because I don't like to celebrate other dads. And it's like awful saying, but I just feel like some dads suck. And I just have
Mhm.
those feelings like, well, my dad was better than your dad. Like, why are you around? And I know it's
Yeah.
awful to say, but I mean, those are just the feelings that I get, especially around Father's Day. So it is really hard, especially because I know that I don't have my dad and the world keeps going. And that's fine. I don't expect people to reach out to me and be like, hey, are you okay? Or, or to remember, like, no, like it's nothing to reach out to me about. It's just something that I need to work on my own. So I do. And it's hard. And my husband knows that. My dad, he loved shirts. My dad had so many shirts. Oh my gosh. And like just like random like graphic shirts, just like he had a Cookie Monster shirt that he wore all the time. Like I remember he had a like You're Killing Me Small shirt that he would
Mm.
wear. Like just random Star Wars shirts, like whatever shirts. He loved shirts.
Mm.
So every year I would get him a bunch of shirts for Father's Day. So my husband, he started like a little tradition and he would give me a graphic oversized tee. He would give that to me. So, I still have that memory. I love big shirts too. And I think it's because I always used to steal my dad's shirts. He
Mm.
had so many that he would only realize it until he saw me wearing it. Like, hey, is
Yeah.
that my shirt? Oops. They were always my pajama shirts. So, but yeah, it's really hard sometimes trying to celebrate when I have my own grief and I don't know if it'll ever go away. I can say there's times where it does feel a little bit easier. And sometimes it's just a little unbearable. But I mean, I guess it's just, me emotions and memories. But I do like to go to the cemetery and like bring him his flowers. My son, he's really cute. My son was three when my dad passed away. And he'll go and he'll talk to my dad's grave and just tell him like about what he's been up to. And so I love that. It's like our little tradition that we have. But I think like I know that there's others who recently lost their dads and with Father's Day coming up, I think my advice is just feel. Like, don't be scared of your emotions. If you have to stay in your room for however long just to cry it out, just get it out there, just do it because and usually I will say it is worse the days approaching Father's Day Typically by Father's Day, I'm all cried out, but it's still there. And like I said, the world is still moving on. Other people are celebrating, and it's kind of like, oh, like it sucks, but you also don't want to be like that person. Like, okay, like we get it, your dad's not here. Like you don't want to be that person either. I would just say take some time for yourself. Your closest people will know what you're going through and what you need. I could say is that I do have some really great memories of Father's Day with my dad. He was a really big eater. He's a foodie, and I think that's where I got my foodiness from. Is he loved to eat and he loved breakfast. That was one thing. I'm not a big breakfast person unless it's like chilaquiles and beans,
Yes.
but he loved his like what is it? Huevos rancheros. He loved himself some huevos rancheros with like a bunch of beans and cheese and like home style potatoes. And like that was his thing. That was his jam. So just something like that. And he loved to spend time with the family. So if it wasn't a big breakfast, we're having a carne asada. He loved to have people over too. So, just having those moments where it was so amazing. So I'll always like cherish those Father's Days. But yeah, it's definitely different now. Like I said, there's that bitterness that I feel sometimes, but I also, in a weird way, have this peace where I know that my dad was content with whenever God would call him home. And he had told us that many times that he didn't, not that he didn't care, but he wasn't scared. And my dad, he died suddenly. So I think that's what makes it harder for me to deal with is that he wasn't like chronically sick. He was actually very active and healthy.
Mm.
But it was just very sudden. So there was no goodbyes, no nothing. It was around COVID time where everything was shut down. So we couldn't, it was just hard. It was a really hard time in COVID times because everything was shut down and you couldn't do your normal things. The burial took months. It was just very drawn out, very not your typical type of situation, I guess you could say. So for me, navigating holidays or like his birthday, it's hard because it was just so sudden. And so, I feel angry sometimes. I feel all the feelings, but I know that he was such a happy person that he would not want me to be sad on these days. He would be like, "What are you doing? Celebrate your husband. Like he's a wonderful man. Like celebrate him. Like bring my flowers and then go." Like he loved his attention, so I'm sure he still wants his flowers, but then go and, don't don't grieve me, like, don't mourn, just keep going. So I try, but easier said than done. And just some coping when it comes to losing your father and being a Father's Day is acknowledge what happened. Acknowledge that your father is not here. So don't mute notifications. Don't pretend that the day is not happening, even if it hurts. It's okay to log off social media. Social media is hard on Father's Day because everyone's like, "Oh, my dad and my dad," and like, "Oh, good for you." No, sorry though, but like it's just so in your face. So maybe don't go on social media that day if you feel like, you know what, I don't want to see because you already know what you're going to see, right? But don't necessarily just count the day out. Acknowledge what happened and then do your very best to still have as normal of a day that you can. Build new rituals. So pouring his favorite drink. So that was one thing when I saw this today. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I stopped at the store. I got the Lambrusco and the 7 Up or Sprite. And I poured I don't know if it was his favorite drink, but it was a drink I know he drank. Listening to his favorite music, writing down a memory that you don't want to forget. So have something, or even like I said, how my husband, he gets me a shirt every Father's Day. It's like something that he did. I know it's like for him too, but just to have that ritual that you can look forward to where, maybe it takes the sting away a little bit and then give yourself grace. So acknowledging that you can feel immense joy for the current dads in your life while carrying grief at the exact same time. Like once again, I said this is hard. So just acknowledging that you can still feel joy on this day, I think is probably the
Mm.
biggest part, but give yourself grace as well because it's hard. It's just really hard.
Yes.
But
Well,
yeah.
so I've been here supporting you and watching you grow, and I think that you're so strong, and I'm very proud of you for even putting together this episode for us today to share with our pours out there. And I think that I know not even I think, I know your dad is proud of you, and I feel that everything you're doing is exactly what he's smiling down because we know he's fist bumping God right now because your dad was definitely a holy man.
Yeah, he
So
was.
so I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing that for sure. Thank you for sharing your experience. I know for a fact that you are helping a lot of our poorers out there. And if you're a poor that's listening and you know someone that may be going through this, to potentially share this episode with them and maybe just direct them to the end of the episode if need me, but be sure to share this and be mindful of your family or friends that may have a loss in their life because it takes a village and that can definitely come in different fonts and not just with the kids but with the people in your life, with your friends, with your family, or the friends you made family, and check on them, okay?
Yeah,
But I
definitely.
love
Don't
you.
forget to check. Thank you. I love you
Yes.
too. But yeah, don't forget to check on your friends or your loved ones, anyone who's, might be having a rough day, especially if it's fresh, or recent, I should say, because it might be especially hard for them who being their first Father's Day without their parent. So just a little check in. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You don't even have to bring it up, honestly. Just like, hey, what's up? How are you doing?
Very short. You don't have to go deep into it. Just say, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." I think that would be a great place to start. "Hey, I'm thinking about you. I love you. I care for you." Hear words in that realm. I
Hmm.
feel so if you agree, I feel could be a great place to start where you're not saying too much, you're not saying too little,
Yeah,
but
and I think
just
it's great. It's just something small like that. It's just that acknowledgement to know that, yes, the world is still going, but at least someone's kind of thinking about you when
yeah.
there's already so much going on in that day, like, they don't have to, but just that
Yeah.
acknowledgement it feels good.
Yes, and a virtual hug,
Yes, virtual hugs are great.
if you can send that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, we are celebrating Father's Day to all of the hardworking fathers out there that are devoting their lives to their family, to their community, whatever the case is. We see you, we celebrate you. To the fathers that have left us, we uplift that energy and we pour just our love and energy into those that are yearning for that empty space.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Pouring and Parenting.
Where sip happens and we pour about it.